Hi, everyone, and welcome to Friends of the Show. This is Kehm3x. I'm here with my bestie, Austin, and we are here to cover Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 15, Episode 14, Unmasking the Truth.
Good morning, or whatever time of day you happen to listen to this.
Yes, good morning, buenos noches, buenos dias.
Whatever the afternoon word would be.
I forget that one.
Me too. And you said we're discussing RHOBH.
RHOBH.
That's the acronym.
It's a hard one.
It kind of got me there.
And in this episode, I gotta say, it seems like we kind of covered everything last week because we were spot on with this episode. Even my mom, who listens to the podcast, was like, did you guys somehow see the episode ahead of time? Because literally, I didn't need to watch it.
We knew exactly where it was going.
Yes.
We could just tell. We're experts that way.
You know, we can read the room.
Oh, Kathy Hilton would be proud of us.
So proud.
So let's get into it, because we don't have too much to say today. We're just going to cover the important parts, I think. And it's in an episode entirely revolving around Amanda, really.
Again. And I am so sick. I'm just a podcaster, and I'm sick of, talking about Amanda. So could you imagine being a cast member?
No, I don't blame any of them.
I'd be disgusted by now.
That's why even Kathy is over it, because she's like, this girl.
Yeah, this 40-year-old woman, not even girl.
That was my favorite part, by the way, because they kept trying to be like, well, she's younger and a different generation. And Dorit was like, she's 40.
Thank you, Dorit, for pointing out the obvious.
Dorit, if you hear this, you were the MVP of this episode from your words to the faces you made.
I'm going to go down to the MVP of the season because you're just doing it every episode for me.
Her faces when Amanda was talking, using all her big words.
Her corporate trigger words is what she likes to use. When she said, I need to ask a clarifying question, I literally was triggered from my corporate experience. I was like, oh, God.
No, I was like, she really thinks she's the smartest person in every room.
In every room. And she literally just manifests.
And I'm so glad finally we're holding her to the fire, because we did some ChatGPTing in this episode.
Yes. And ChatGPT said exactly what we had to say.
It's bad when the robot is like, there is no proof that this woman's been in a cult, and there's a lot of doubt and speculation about it.
Where are the other cult members?
That's been our question all along. Where's everybody else?
Where's the trauma?
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
Something. That's why I keep quoting Jennifer Tilly, because she said, seems easy.
Seems easy. Call the board and you'll get out.
So other than Dorit, though, Boz was really my favorite part of this episode.
Oh, yeah. And I really had to commend her on the fact that there is the stereotype of the angry Black woman, and there is a lot of times when a white woman or, a lot of times anyone will automatically kind of assume that a Black woman is going to be aggressive or is aggressive, and she called her out on it. She said, you're saying I'm an aggressor right away. And I love that Dorit stepped in and said, by the way, yeah, you are pretty sensitive because you said that I was accosting you. So she backed Boz up right away. And Boz didn't even have to fight that fight.
It's actually really gratifying, too, because Garcelle always hated Dorit and wanted to paint her as like some racist Karen. I'm not saying she might not be a Karen in the real world. I don't know what Dorit gets up to when the cameras aren't on, but I never appreciated, because I was like, is she being microaggressive or is she being a Karen? Because I feel like those are actually two different things. Karens are aggressive.
Karens will yell at you with a video camera in your face.
And throw something at you. Dorit, I think, was just ignorant.
Dorit was ignorant for a few seasons.
And clearly she's learned a lesson, though.
She has.
And I love her friendship with Boz, because you can really see it coming through in this episode.
Oh, yeah. The way that she just automatically, without, just goes.
And I loved Boz being like, Kyle, I'm not talking to you. I am talking to Amanda, so let Amanda answer. Yeah, really, all that stood out to me, I have to tell you, is I was watching this episode angrily. I was screaming. I was like, get Amanda off my TV. Kyle, you're pissing me off once and for all. I've been a Kyle stan, but this season, no.
No, I'm so over Kyle. And like, she is so far up Amanda's ass. They're like basically eating each other out at this point.
And remember last week, I was like, I don't think Kyle likes Amanda. I was wrong. I'm watching this episode like, Kyle, you like that girl way too much. Mm-hmm. Why are you defending her?
Why are you speaking for her so much?
Yeah. Thank you, Boz, for saying that.
Yeah, because she's a 40-year-old woman and she's sulky.
She is sulky. Thank you, Dorit.
So she should be able to address something.
Anything.
And
I'm on Dorit's side. That Amanda kept running her mouth that day of her son's anniversary of his death.
Yes.
She kept sprinkling in her opinion about Dorit. And the problem I had was, well, you don't get to be like, leave me alone, and then keep throwing your opinion out and then not expect anyone to just say nothing.
Exactly.
Come on. It's very millennial of her. Like 80s millennial, the way she behaves.
Her safe space.
Oh my
Protect
God.
her safe space.
I loved that. They were like, that's a millennial thing. That's a millennial term.
I gotta tell you, I have no safe space, and
Me neither.
I would never call out. You're interfering in my safe space.
And what's your safe space, Amanda? This villa in Italy? Like,
Yeah. Do you just put your hands out, social distance from me?
she said, this is my bubble. Natalina Angelina really finally got in the mix in this episode.
Yeah, friend of the show, Natalina, aka Natalie, renamed last episode.
Okay, Angelina.
But I really liked that she instantly was like, it was a joke, get over it. And then when they tried to play her, she simply said, no.
I'm not doing this.
And I've watched you for weeks try to do this to everyone. I'm not doing it with you. As a friend of the show, to like refuse to argue with a cast member is unheard of, because that's how they get their screen time.
And that's how they get invited back.
Yes. And she said, no, little bitch.
Not today.
Not today.
She said, I was married to that guy who created American Idol. You think I'm scared of you?
Simon.
See, I was on Natalina's side with how she spoke to Amanda, but I did see Kyle's point of being like, girl, spit it out.
Yeah.
Spit it out, because it's going to air, so just tell it.
But I think the whole thing was so small that she, like Boz, totally forgot what she said.
I love that they didn't remember.
Yeah, because it was so not a big deal.
That would have been us. Like, it's a throwaway, jokey comment.
And it was a funny one.
It was true, by the way.
Like, if you're going to lie, we're going to call you Pinocchio.
And if we're going to go there, if someone else needs to be Pinocchio, Kyle, you'd be next in line.
Brown nosing.
Brown nosing to Amanda, lesing out with Morgan.
Oop.
Oop. I know you didn't want us to say her name, Kyle, but there it was.
Well, it was in the press.
And she was on the show.
There was hand-holding paparazzi pictures.
All over the country, in the world. They were in, like...
And Kyle, you're never going to hear this.
True. You're too rich and busy for this.
Oh, this episode was so... I gotta say, it was so dull, too. Like, they just shopped the whole time, and then the last 10 minutes, they had that little fight scene. And the shopping experience wasn't that great. I think that if you gotta go back to Kyle's point of Dorit shopping like a manic, she said she bought most of the clothes were for her kids. Mm-hmm. And so... She
didn't even spend that much, by the way.
Yeah. If you're spending money on you, your kids, whatever, and you're buying high-end... I gotta say, if you bought for 3 people and you spent $3-4 grand, seems like you got a pretty good deal. At Gucci.
I'm with her. I did like Rachel Zoe. I really feel like she's fitting in, kind of finding her own place, her own voice.
Yeah.
Comfortable voicing her opinions. And I'm like, do it, Rachel, because I'm agreeing with you so far.
Yeah, and I love that she was instantly like, excuse me. She was like, I'll take you to the Hamptons. I don't even have to be there, but I'll get you to the Hamptons.
Rich.
We're rich.
I loved that.
You don't got to deal with this.
She was just like, okay, I'll handle it. Mm-hmm. Olivia Pope style.
Yes.
No scandal. For me, I completely agree. Like, we did not need that 30 minutes of the episode to be them wandering around shopping.
No, and I wanted the scene of Dorit yelling at the people, fuck off. And they didn't cut that one.
Yeah, what was that?
Like,
it like comes out of nowhere.
They talked about it in the after show last week about Dorit, like being in the crowd and they're getting swarmed, I guess, or something. And Dorit's telling people to fuck off in Italian. And I would have loved that scene.
That's how you handle those Italian people in those mobs, by the way. They don't play.
No.
You gotta get violent to survive.
Elbows up.
Side to side. For me, other than Boz, just calling it like it was, Dorit making faces at the end of the episode while Amanda used her therapy language was just everything. She's been making faces all season, and I want more.
She could be a mime soon.
Oh my gosh,
She's
she
doing
could.
good at like language without expressing her words.
She has good big eyes when she wants to like make a point with them.
She already has big eyes, and then they become like saucers.
Alien style. Oh, and you know who else? Erika Jane, another MVP of the episode for me. And that came when she said, let's ask ChatGPT, as we mentioned. Her shadiness about it was just everything.
Yeah, and the fact that she's like, I ChatGPT myself, so whatever, I don't care.
She said, I ChatGPT'd all of you too, so
Yes.
take a deep breath about it.
And I've never thought to ChatGPT someone, but now
I want to.
I want to, because it seems like the easier way to get an answer than my own Google deep dive.
That's why even ChatGPT roasted Amanda.
Oh,
They
it
said-
got her good.
They said she's not credible.
She's not a credible source.
And we all knew that.
And
Who are
her-
these people defending Amanda still?
The other thing, other than the cult that ChatGPT said, was that she has had some of her former, I don't know if she calls them customers,
Scam victims.
what,
Allegedly.
but there has been some discourse about her whole manifestation program.
Wasn't it Boz who brought up the reviews that she had found of Amanda? Or
It was ChatGPT.
oh, ChatGPT did.
Yeah, ChatGPT was like, there's some reviews that people are not satisfied with the language and stuff is very Christian
And they
and
feel
manifestation coded, and
Kind of scammy.
it's a little scammy. You're not really learning
Getting
how
your
to
money's
get.
worth.
Yeah, you're not learning financial success. You're learning how to just
Scam.
say a prayer for it, I guess.
I didn't even realize it was Christian based either. But I get that vibe from her.
Well, she's faith oriented, so you have to think she's going to use really like language, I guess, religious language.
That bothers me so deeply. If you're religious like that, why is your book called Rich as Fuck? Why is your other book going to be called Spiritual as Fuck? You need to practice what you preach, Amanda.
Jesus didn't like it when we said the F word, but we keep saying it. And if we say, Jesus, forgive us, the other F word,
You go to heaven.
you go to heaven.
And I just don't appreciate I just can't with people who do scams like this and make money. Like, who are the people who go online and pay hundreds of dollars a month for this woman to be like, here's how to manifest money?
It's unfortunately people that are unable to focus themselves long enough to make money. And so they hope for a quick little pop-up lesson that's going to show them how to make as much money as Amanda Francis. But Amanda Francis, you only make money because you tell people, I can help you make money.
That's not a skill.
That's not a skill.
I could do that.
I could do it if I had enough followers. And then that's
You
where you
could.
get into Bo saying she started her own cult.
The way Bo said that, and I was applauding as if it
I
was
said,
the Oscars.
bitch, I said it last week.
You did. I think you said it on our first recap.
Yeah,
too.
and I said this is super controversial because I don't like saying it.
It's culty.
It's culty. And I don't like the cult word because those cults come for you. And
So
God
Amanda,
forbid,
leave us alone.
Amanda, leave us alone.
And if you're her followers listening to this, that's fine. You're entitled to spend your money how you want.
Yeah, and please tell me the good things you see in Amanda because I'd like to see them too.
That's a good call out because we don't see it. I fear I won't see it, but please go ahead and try.
I'm not going to get a second season with her, I don't think. And so I'm never going to see it.
No, I don't think she gets another one.
If she does, I'll be so disappointed in Bravo. Because at that point, you're just reaching for a millennial mess.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to make the show about that rather than like creating more storyline. Because you know, if Amanda's just there, they're all just going to keep doing this to her because she's an easy target. She's annoying as
Sulky.
fuck. She's sulky. I like her faces the faces that Dorit made about sulkiness, and then Kathy Hilton just nodding her head like, yes.
Big old shit-eating grin on her face like, yep, that's
She's
right.
not wrong.
When we get Kathy fired up, that's how I know we're on the right side.
Yeah.
Because Kathy don't get involved like that. The only time she did was Renna, and that's because Renna was coming for Kathy herself. So she stood up for herself. Kathy's like, this bitch is on my last nerve. So even I'm going to say something.
I can't sit here for another one of these dinners, Kyle. And then when they were all three in the car together, that was the most hilarious thing.
Do you know what my other favorite part about that is how Kyle and Kathy are nice enough to go with Amanda, and everyone else shoves into one van so they can talk about Amanda.
Yes.
Because that's real.
Well, did you notice in the after show, Amanda is the only one sitting alone
By herself. I sure did.
And that, I think, says a lot to what can happen next season.
We only have like 2 episodes left. What is going to happen?
How do we only have 2 left if this is 14?
They're only doing like 16.
That's crazy.
They cut them down so much. Remember it used to be like 20 and then you get a 3-part reunion? I miss those days.
Me too.
Although, to be fair, I have seen fans point out this season won't need a 3-part reunion.
No, it's just going to be an hour of Amanda getting yelled at and then another hour of Amanda getting yelled at.
It'll be Kyle, Dorit, Amanda. That's all that's going to get touched on.
Yeah.
And we've been there. We've done that. Especially with Kyle and Dorit. Last season, anybody? That's all it was. Kyle versus Dorit.
I'm over it.
You know what was great is Dorit literally heard your brain and said, Kyle, get out of my fucking wallet and stop worrying about how I'm spending my money, especially when you're a compulsive shopper.
And she said, don't call me manic, and then don't check on me, because Boz was worried, and she came and she looked at me in my eyes.
In her home.
Yes.
I love Boz.
I love Boz. I want to have a best friend like Boz. I mean, you are, but
we need another Boz.
We need another Boz.
Someone who will just ride for us.
Yes.
Boz, please don't ever go anywhere.
Yeah, keep your Uber parked.
Yeah. You have the note of thank you, Buddha Kathy.
Thank you, Buddha Kathy.
Which I thought as well, because nothing makes me happier than Kathy.
Kathy closing it out with sometimes we go through things and it
makes
just
us stronger.
gets stronger.
It bonds us together. And I'm like, Kathy, that's not what's happening here.
Jennifer Tilly, just thank you, Kathy Buddha.
I wish I had Jennifer Tilly's wallet.
She got that Simpsons money.
She went into that Dolce & Gabbana and said, I'll take
care.
one of everything.
Yeah, give me the menu.
And a champagne.
And they had her size, which I was so proud of, because they didn't used to. I mean, I don't want to like shame anyone. I used to kind of be a little bigger.
But for a Dolce & Gabbana type brand, that would be considered plus size, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't call Jennifer.
And in Italy, where they usually run European sizes.
Small. Very small. I love that Dolce had.
Just let her whisper it and said, got you.
And I really appreciate, actually, the editors editing that out. We don't need to know that.
That's not nice.
It wouldn't have been nice. And other shows would have not edited that.
No. Jennifer Tilly probably has a clause in there.
I was just going to say, or
She's
Jennifer
so
Tilly
powerful.
is such a famous person. She said, you better edit that out or I'm not coming back. All right. Well, do you think we've hit all the most important points?
I think we've hit pretty much every point last episode. So, I mean, there's not much to go off of on this one. There wasn't anything new really brought to the table. So we can table this one and we can pick this up next week, hopefully with a little bit more pizzazz.
Oh, the preview did look really good, though.
Yeah.
It's going to be Dorit versus Kyle and Erika at one point. I don't know what else happens, though.
And if that's about her lateness, I'm just going to roll my eyes.
I'm going to roll my eyes, but I do appreciate Erika actually saying it instead of fucking talking about it behind her back. Shout out Erika.
But don't cause a big fight over tardiness.
I would. It depends on how late you are. If you showed up an hour late everywhere, I would probably be like, get your shit
Yeah,
together.
but we wouldn't fight about it for 5 days.
No, or at all.
We would like literally.
First of all, you'd be apologetic.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. And
I'd be like, you're good.
I'd probably blame my ADHD.
Yeah, we got issues. So we understand each other.
Yes.
So, Dorit, keep being the MVP, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye, everyone. Have a great week.
Thank you.
Thank you.